Hey, it's Joy Foster, and I'm so excited because this morning I got an announcement that I have LinkedIn Live. So we're testing out LinkedIn Live. We're going live on YouTube. We're also going live on Facebook. And I have a very special guest today whose birthday also happens to be today. So, Paula Tadzik, thank you for being here. We're so glad you're here. And happy birthday.
Thank you. Thank you.
So I wanted to bring you on because, first of all, we're going to do the birthday wrap. I'm going to save the birthday wrap to the end to keep people, going until the end. But I wanted to talk to you today because you have been working with a couple of our other tech pixies, Paula Cannon and Carol Ibbotson, to launch some amazing online courses. And they were people that had an amazing skill set with their courses, with what they create. But what they didn't have was the know-how to put all the technical pieces together to actually launch that program. And you helped them do that. And off the back of that, you have created a very special program, which is launching for the very first time. And I would love for you to tell us about that because you've only got 7 places. And those, and you're really hoping to help some wonderful ladies launch in, or gentlemen, actually, male or women. It's open to anyone who wants to launch a course online. So tell us more about the program that you're opening up and why it's so special.
So I have created Chapter Launch, and I've seen now, being in the industry of now helping others to really bring their skill sets to life and being able to put that into a sales funnel and the emailing sequence and help them to launch their courses online. One of the things I see actually is that so many people get stuck on the tech side of it, how to get everything set up, how to really take their idea and push it into reality. So then they can have this thing that they really want. And it's that missing piece of that puzzle. So I created a 13-week program, and it literally walks you through everything from taking your idea, putting it down on paper, making a commitment, and then by week 4, we make that funnel live. It goes live. By week 5, we're selling it, and by week 6, we launch.
Now let's talk about
funnels to do it.
Let's talk about funnels for a second, because not everyone understands what a funnel is, and I think a little funnel education here is going to be so important. So the way that I would describe it is it's helping someone go from someone that's never even heard of you to actually working with you. And the reason we describe it as a funnel is you have more people at the top, and then as they go work their way through your funnel, they either get closer and closer to you or they exit themselves out. Why do funnels work, and why are they so important for marketing in 2022? I mean, I think if someone's not creating a funnel to find their ideal client, they are going to be behind when it comes to 2022.
Well, you see, a funnel just enables you to be able to sell a specific thing. So, I mean, lots of people know about building websites. And really, the way I tell people is that building a funnel is no different from building a website. Although you are making a website page and set of series of sales that are related to just one thing. That customer is coming to you because they want to know about that one thing. So if you send them to a web page, it's got 30 different options. They're going to get confused and just leave. Whereas a sales funnel, it enables you to bring that one person in and talk about just that one thing that they are interested in, which means if it's for them, they can, then continue on through to the next page and the next page. And then, they'll either love you or they'll leave you.
But and that's a good thing.
Confused. No. Yeah.
I mean, people are worried. I mean, I talk to so many people that get upset when people unsubscribe from their newsletter or leave their funnel. That's a blessing.
Yeah,
it's like this person's made a decision. The people that are actually the hardest to work with are the ones that can't make a decision. You want the people who are decisive. I either want to work with you or I'm going to move on. And the funnel helps them to do that quicker, doesn't it?
It does, because you're not giving them too many options. And it's like, once it's all about, we talk in this industry so much about finding your niche. It's not just about your niche in terms of where you're at and what you're doing and what you want to sell, but you have to make your funnel really niche as well. And you can sell a few different things, but make sure you've got different sales funnels for each different thing, because people don't want to be confused when they come in. And you want to make sure that right person that then lands there at the top of the funnel, the best is if you build it so well, the right person will come in and go all the way down, and they'll be your perfect customer because they've not been confused the whole way through.
Well, let's talk about perfect customers, because Paula, you are one of my perfect customers. And I think it's important to know that when you do find the right people and the right people find you, it is is a magical experience. And, you know, when you started out at Tech Pixies, you wanted to help plumbers reach more potential customers.
Yes.
And it was through that desire that you actually decided to go, oh, actually, I'm really good at this funnel hacking thing. I'm going to become a professional funnel hacker, and I'm going to help people create their funnels. And you've worked with these two other Tech Pixies, Paula and Carol. You've helped them launch their courses very successfully as well. You built all the tech, and now you're going to show other people how to build the tech, and you're going to walk them through it. When I was looking at your program, I mean, the thing that just blew my mind was it's not about a program of, I'm going to teach you how to do this, and then I'm going to let you fend for yourself and figure it out. And also, it's not a program at the moment where there's thousands of people involved. It's a program where there's 7 people involved. You're going to go super deep with those 7 people, and you're going to get them from conception to creation to go, you know, and it's all going to happen while you're hand-holding them through this. I've not seen a program like this in a very long time.
No, and as I was looking around, you know, there are hundreds of courses out there, you know, and even I'm sometimes, you know, guilty of the oh, shiny object, I've got to have the next new course that comes out. But yeah, I kept finding that whilst all these courses are great and you learn so much, the thing that actually, you know, that I kept coming across time and time again when I was speaking to people was, you know, they could learn the, you know, like they had the handbook, they knew how to read about launching, but the actual launching, the hand holding, the pushing it through, the being able to ask for help, they're not afraid to do it because they know they've got the backup there. That was missing. And so therefore, actually, you know, we talk about finding a niche. Okay, my niche is actually that, you know, you will launch. That's it, you know. And there's now no excuse. There's now no excuse for anybody to say, I didn't know how to, or I was scared to do it. Okay, because now I fill that gap. So
yeah, and I love that. And you know what you say as well is that once you've created a system, it's a repeatable system. That's a system that you can use over and over again, and you can just tweak it, and actually you can make it better. I mean, we've launched the Tech Pixies, we've launched at least 30 times. And what we do is every time we go through and we look at the numbers and we go, okay, where can we improve? What can we do? What can we change? Which email didn't work? Which pitch didn't work? Which message didn't work? So having someone guide you through the setup for the first time is amazing. And then to go back and reflect, which is actually part of your program, the very last week. The very last week, you unpack and repack. You go back and you look at everything and you think, okay, what could we have done better? And, you know, where can we improve? But also let's celebrate what we did do. You know, I love this. The very first thing you say is congratulate yourself on a job well done. The very fact that you have launched and you've put yourself forward and you've put yourself out there, regardless of whether no one buys or people buy, that's a feat in of itself. Now, what I know about you, though, is the 2 customers that you've got on your chatwithpaula.com/Tech Pixies page. They're also Tech Pixies customers, and they both had a smashing start. They just blew it out of the park when they launched their programs. So, you know, if you've got a good idea, match that with Paula's skills and handholding. And I just, you know, I can't say this enough. When I was starting, I did not have the opportunity to have someone like you work with me. And that would have been such a blessing. So I just, you know, and I always say, I only recommend programs where I've seen a return on investment with, or where I've personally connected with the instructor and I know who she is and what she's doing. And Paula is 100% the real deal. So, you know, I just think this would be an incredible opportunity for someone who's on the edge of, I've got an idea, I want to launch it, but there's a lot of tech involved. But you're also bringing in your social media skills that you've learned from Tech Pixies, and you're supporting them in creating the social media around the launch as well to help generate more interest in it. Tell us more about that.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's really important that when you're doing any sort of launch, you know, you need to, you know, one thing that people need to understand is that, you know, ads and Facebook ads, especially this year, have literally just flipped right on their heads. And it's so important that when you're going through this, actually, I don't say to people, don't go for, you know, paid ads. If anything, you know, it's still a good thing. It's, you know, we're looking at a few different things at the moment. Facebook lead ads are, you know, really good at the moment. They're giving a good return on investment. And, you know, the best thing about this actually is that I teach people how to, you know, say, go across 3 channels, find your 3 channels that you want to work with, where your audience is. And then I've actually created a sheet actually which enables you to pull out, I think it's 16 weeks worth of unique content that can then be made very easily and then distributed across those channels, so it can keep running and then building up your social presence, right from, I think, week 2. We're already week 1, we start creating it. It doesn't even say that in there. There's so much I couldn't fit on that page. Otherwise it would have been, oh gosh, ages long. But by week 2, we're already getting the word out there. You're starting to create that momentum going on your own social media page, and getting other people to share stuff with you. So that's going to be really, organic social media is definitely a huge way forward.
There's lots of questions coming in here. First of all, Rosemary Trigg says she's heard really good things about your support. Gloria says Paula is flipping funnel fabulous. I love that. Gloria, I think you are the best with alliterations. Rosemary says it's a bit early for her. Well, what would you say to that if someone thinks it's a bit early for them? Because I've seen your layout and I don't think it is a bit early. If anyone's got a minutia of an idea, I think you can walk them through it.
Well, you see, this is why I've also got the button on the page also says, if you're unsure, then just, booking a call with me. Within 15-20 minutes, I'm able to then kind of give you that confidence or enable you to kind of then take a side step and put you on that right path as well. I know where people are and where they need to be in order to be able to launch. And I think as long as you know your niche, as long as you know what you want to do, that is your key ingredient. The rest of it is on the link. That's it. The rest of it, if you know what you want to do, you just have to know your why enough, know your niche so well, and then the rest of it can be taken care of. You've got work to do, though. I'm not going to lie.
Yeah, you got work to do. That's okay. But you've got a cheerleader. And I think that's the thing. A lot of times people do they'll do a self-study program or they'll do a program with thousands of people and they don't have that one-on-one support. And I mean, I know it's one-on-one support within a group structure. It's not one-on-one, but it's that concept that, and I've done it. I've done the big, huge courses with thousands and thousands of people. And you really have to fight to get the attention, to get your questions answered. And in this model, you don't. And this is probably I would have to say, this is probably the last time there's only going to be 7 people on this program. But that's just me. Maybe you're going to keep it at 7.
We'll see what happens. The next date's already booked in. 25th of March, we go again. So.
Okay.
But anyway, the next one's already in my diary. So I've already got all the dates for this year. So
I love that. Well, and this is a great question, and I think it's worth answering. Is Facebook still a place to do ads? In my opinion, it is still a place to do ads. I just think it's not the only place to do ads. I think you have to diversify your reach, and I think that's why different channels are really important. YouTube has become very important, and also, making sure you're getting your Google stuff cleaned up and working properly for you. So there's lots of different angles there. What do you think, Paula? Any thoughts on the Facebook ad scenario at the moment?
Facebook ads is really, it's fun, but you need to,
that's one way of looking at it.
No, because I think that if nothing had have changed, actually, then people wouldn't be trying to look at different things. And I think that has to be an ever evolving way. And I like the fact that now, actually, that if you thought that going in and being just a Facebook ads manager, okay, something which, I'm learning and, but I wouldn't want to do that just as a job. But I think having it as, something which I'm knowledgeable about to be able to share is good. But I think with everything, it's about the trial and error. If you know your niche so well and you can niche down, then ads or even the Facebook lead ads, which are just forms on Facebook, they work really well. And you tend to get a good return on investment with those, but there's very little which you can do and they don't go through to your page. But I also think that, they do work as long as you're hitting in the right areas, but it's a bit trial and error. And once you've found the right one, don't change it, then just kind of keep it there, switch it off, and then, you can use it again next time. But there's also, like Joy said, there's also YouTube, there's also Google ads. If your page is set up perfectly, you can have Google ads, which can be, again, toggled on and off, just like you can with Facebook. Absolutely. So, and that's something actually which I'm going to learn about as well, because whilst I've got all my analytics set up, I'm going to go learn all about Google ads as well, because it's, everything's continuously changing. And I think you have to stay up to date. So I don't know if I want to teach it, but I like to advise on it. So
yeah. And the thing is that what's so cool about the TechPix community is that everybody has a different specialty. We've got Google ad specialists in our community. We're learning from, right? We've got funnel specialists now. So our community, what's amazing is social media is something everyone has to use. Yep. And so as people have gotten their confidence with social media through TechPixies, it's opened up this huge world of connections and contacts within copywriting, within design, within branding, within funnel hacking, within Google ads, within Facebook ads. We've got an enormous wealth of relationships within the Tech Pixie community. And that's why I wanted to support Paula to launch this program specifically to the Tech Pixie community. But if you're not in the Tech Pixie community and you're still interested, do reach out to Paula, because she's had the transformation that so many other Tech Pixies have had. And what I love is transform people. You take the light and you shine that light to other people, and you are literally shining right now. I love that. So I think we ought to wrap this up with a birthday wrap. I think you're going to have to join me in wishing Paula a happy birthday. And of course, if you want to speak with her, go check it out at chatwithpaula.com/techpixies. You ready, Paula, to participate?
I'm ready. And I'm really privileged, actually, because I think this is going to be the first one on LinkedIn Live as well.
Okay. Yeah. Well, this is first LinkedIn Live. Oh, Rosemary says there's a problem with the links on your page. So maybe reach out to her directly.
Yeah.
And she's on Instagram at chatwithpaula. So maybe that's something to do. And we'll definitely look at, Paula's going to look into that link. Okay, here we go. Okay. And Lisa says, yes, we need to do the birthday wrap. Okay, here we go. Okay, so put your hands together and give a clap, because here we go with the birthday rap. Well, I might sing it right and I might sing it wrong. Here we go with the birthday song. Happy birthday to you. Oh, happy birthday to you. Oh, happy birthday. Happy birthday. Happy birthday to you. Oh. Yay! Well, Lucy says we're supposed to be on a call at 10. Yeah, it's 9:53. I had to chat with Paula first, right? We had to have a chat with Paula. All right, I'm off to hang out with our membership. We have, a wonderful Tech Pixies membership. I'm going to go hang out with those guys. Happy birthday, Paula. So proud of you for being brave. We always say at Tech Pixies, be brave. Be brave and sparkle. And you will sparkle when you're brave. And we wish you the absolute best birthday ever and a wonderful day. And for those of you interested in launching in 2022, there has never been a program like this where someone will walk you through step by step, hold your hands, get you all the way through from start to finish. And I guarantee you, you are in fabulous hands. All right. Thank you, Paula.
Thank you.